I'm feeling a lot better today than the past few days, so I'm going to take advantage of that and pile as much stuff as I can for today. It's 7 a.m., headed to the gym. After that, going to come home, work on my website, probably for a good 5-6 hours. I really want to make that look good. And I got a meeting with Michael, and what else I got going on? And then I'm going to spend the last 6 hours of my day. There's all smaller stuff. Just plan on working until the sun goes down and being efficient as I can, because the last few days I was pretty sick, and wasn't able to mentally focus on things. But I feel great today, so I'll update you. I'll update later when settings change and more stuff happens and what I'm doing. So get this vlog out of the way. And I also got to write scripts for the content. It is coming out. I just need a better mic. I can't keep like using my iPhone mic, so I'm going to look into like some lapel mics for phones. And I actually learned that I can take some iPhone video that's even from the front-facing camera, as long as I edit it in Premiere, I can make it look really good. So I think I'm going to try and go that route for now, with a nice long lapel mic to make the audio sound good. But I'll show that stuff later. Right now I'm headed to the gym, and I'll pick this up again later when settings change and everything. Back from the gym, getting ready to work on my website a little more. I'm just going to add a little more to the front page. The front page is kind of lacking. I just kind of add links to my few YouTube videos and tutorials on stuff. I'm also going to spend some time writing the rest of the scripts for my upcoming content. Definitely have to get that lapel mic for my phone so I can shoot better video and audio to have for the video. But I'm going to spend about a good 5-6 hours on the site, and actually I'll show you what it looks like now and how dainty it is. But let's see. Looks something like this. Here's the front page. Here's my guitar lesson page. This is actually the one that's completed the most. If you go back, my contact page. This is my upload content page for my Instagram. So this is how everybody on my Instagram page kind of sends me their pictures, so I can post them to need to add a backlink to that. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this. I need to make this more appealing. So I'm gonna look at some more examples on the internet, and just kind of copy a little bit, change it to what I think I should be. Add some more menus, some more like, what is this? Why are you here? What are you looking for? That sort of stuff. So I'm gonna get to that, and then I'll actually show it on video when it's all completed. Alright, so it's been about 4 hours since I made that last update, and I haven't really gotten much done on the site because I was kind of like thinking back and forth. And since my focus is to just pretty much put out content, in like writing my scripts, which takes me a lot of time, and planning out shots and shooting shots for the videos that's coming up, I've kind of been doing that. So honestly, this is all I've gotten for the page so far. But I know it sounds like really bad, but it's only for now, because I can't add much to the website without first driving traffic, which comes from content. So content's kind of like my number one priority. The site's always going to be there, and like the one page that I have that's for like local ranking for guitar lessons in my area, that's already finished and complete. So it's kind of like the one thing that really does matter, in my contact page, and like links to like social media stuff. But that's kind of like what I'm going back to, is just creating the content. So I got another hour to go. Michael's coming over, have a quick meeting about what we're gonna do for shooting the guitar lesson video on this page, actually. So he's gonna bring over some equipment, and we're gonna see what we can do and work with, you know, with just my iPhone, along with maybe like a lapel mic and like I was saying before, like some good lighting and some good editing in Premiere, and we'll see how it turns out. But I'll connect with you later. I'll actually film that too. I'll set it up a little tripod in the dining room or something, or in the basement, wherever we go to sit and meet, and you know, I'll catch that too. I think moving forward, the one thing I definitely want to get out of the way is that intro video, because I want to. I really want to be able to just get that up and just run,
share it.
Yeah, and get a few $100 of Google ads on there and Facebook ads, and then see how that works, and then that's going to be good, and then we can just leave that to the wolves and just kind of just say, okay, that's it. And now we're just going to focus on YouTube, which is kind of like my content strategy. It's hard, you know, I kind of like resonate with this stuff because I'm kind of like a creative too. I'm not like I'm not natively a business, like, I like create this product, this great marketing landing page, all this other stuff. Like, I'm not creatively like that. I'm more kind of like create good stuff and then get people interested, and then offer the service instead of like hard pitches. So I guess I can tell you I have 3 videos lined up I kind of wanted to shoot, and a lot of this I can, you know, because I'm starting to work with Premiere too, so we can like both double on the work. Like even if you're like my intern, like I never expect you to work like crazy hard, because it's an unpaid thing, and I just want you to be able to say, you know, work, you know, a few hours a week, and be able to be like, hey, I helped create this for your resume, because kind of, you know. And actually, something that's cool is that my boss is going to teach me how to get college credits, so I can actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I can actually give you guys a few credits. I think I just have to make my.
Is it like a long process?
So I filmed that, just kind of just test the quality of my iPhone. It wasn't too bad, but you can't zoom out at all. It has to be kind of like on the first setting of the camera lens, and on top of that, the audio is pretty bad. So got a few decisions to make in the next few days. Also, I'll leave a link to the full video that kind of just for my records of what we talked about. But you know, whoever watches it, if they want to watch the whole kind of like initial interview or just talk I had with him, just about like things like school and you know, what you think, like the state of, like, you know, going to film school, what that's like. That was kind of interesting. So I'm going to leave a longer video in the description, and I'm going to upload that as well. So that's it, and this is kind of like a short vlog I did for the whole day, kind of update on what's going on, just going through my head, and I'll check back soon.